Hey, YouTube world. All right, so you remember I told you that I sit around the house in a satin bonnet all the time. So I just finished lounging, watching YouTube videos, and so now I'm getting myself ready to get up in the morning and wash my hair. And so I wanted to show you guys where I'm at and do a little 15-month update for you. Um, Let me see how I can give you guys an idea. I am 2 weeks after my last retightening. I have now moved to 6 week retightenings. We just did that. So I've only gone 6 weeks in between a retightening one time. I just did it once. And so that was this last time. And then everything looked good, everything looked healthy. So we're going to keep with that schedule and that cycle, which I'm excited about. I like not having to go in every 4 weeks now. As you all know, in the beginning of my journey, I had a lot of slippage. And so I had to be really thoughtful about how long I went in between retightenings. So with that, remember guys, got thinner strands. And so I have normal density and thinner strands. So that'll show you how, like, even after 2 weeks, you'll have some women where after 2 weeks their hair has really filled in, and you wouldn't really be able to see their parting as much. When you have thinner hair, you're still going to be able to see your parting. All right. So I'm just kind of showing you that. I mean, my grid is pretty much always visible, though. I will say now that I can go 6 weeks in between retightenings, once I hit that 4 week mark, it was looking a little fuller. And it was really funny. I was on vacation and I was in the islands. And so it was really nice and humid, which was kind of cool for the hair. Everything was just very moisturized and just a whole bunch of loveliness going on as a result of the humidity in the air. But I was just really feeling my hair on vacation. And I was like, what's going on? It's got to be this humidity. And then I realized what it was. It was the fact that my hair looked a little fuller, but it was because I wasn't having to go in at the 4 week mark. So as a result, between weeks 4 to 6, my hair felt a little bit fuller. Again, you're still always going to be able to see, like in my crown, I want to show you guys. You're always going to be able to see that. And then I'm going to turn around, just kind of show you. I'm trying to see if I'm in the camera frame. Okay. Okay. Just giving you a little bit of an idea of what it's looking like. So as far as my locking process, in the back, it's actually starting to look more like locks, y'all. Whereas, okay, in the front here, this is the softest part of my hair. You're going to notice still all loose curly ends, pretty much. Like you see where I have one right here. Let me see if I can get it. See where I have one in the front that has finally, I'm noticing that mine have a tendency to try to do a little something at the ends first. I'm trying to see, can I get that there? There we go. So it's starting to try to do a little something at the end. Like I can actually feel a little knot forming in it. But for the most part, I mean, look at it, y'all. I'm 15 months in and look at it. Loose, curly ends. So again, depending on your hair texture, y'all, just get in there and get ready for the ride. Some people mature in 6 months, some people mature in a year. Somebody like me, I'll probably be 2.5 years before my hair could be considered mature. But the back part is doing really well as far as, I mean, of course, the front part is doing well too, right? It's just taking its own time. So give you an idea on this side. Okay. See how some in the front are starting to try to want to do a little something? So they're starting to kind of wrap up at the end. But guys, remember, I'm 15 months in now. So then when you look at the back, it's like a completely different texture, y'all. It's so funny how unique our hair is and how same person, but even just different sections will be completely different. Because when you look at my hair in the back, check this out. Look at the ends on these. So you'll notice where some of the ones that are a little bit closer to the front part of my hair where they're not. But you see how basically all the rest of these, and especially the ones like in the middle, all of those have closed at the end. Okay, can you tell? And you see where they're budding? So they haven't just closed at the end, but they're getting a little fatter. And that's because they're budding. Like it's actually starting to form the core of the lock now. And it's the same way on this side. If I were to grab some from over here to give you guys an idea. See, these locks, they're closed at the end and they're budding, which is why they're thicker and it's starting to kind of move up the lock. All right, so that's an update on that. That's where I am in the locking process. Pretty much the front still chilling. May have a couple of locks in the front that is trying to do its own thing. The back closed ends, looking good. As far as my routine, as you all know, like I'm prone to slippage. I'm braiding it up because I'm getting ready to wash it in the morning. And so when I get up in the morning, I'm a morning shower person. So when I get up in the morning, I don't want to have to think about this. So I'm going ahead and just doing my little bit of braiding and banding tonight. That way when I get up in the morning, it's all ready. But so as I give you my little update, I'm washing it every 2 weeks now. I started doing that at about month 11. Prior to that, I was washing my hair every week. I would say if you're sweating a lot in your hair and things like that, wash it. Wash your hair when you know it's dirty. When it starts feeling funny, when it starts smelling funny, things like that, take care of it. As you can see, I'm still braiding and banding. I do a full on, I don't think I'll probably stop braiding and banding for a good long while since I have a tendency to slip. You can expect this to happen for a good minute. You're going to notice that when I braid, you see how far down I start and how loose it is at the root. I have to do that simply because I can't go to sleep. I'm so tender-headed these days that I cannot put any tension at all on my scalp. I cannot. I will literally wake up in the middle of the night with a headache, unable to keep these little braids and these little plaits in my hair. So because of that, that's the reason why I have to start so far down. Even if you looked at the previous video where I put flexi rods in my hair and curled my hair, I had to start like this far down. I can't take it. So anyway, that's giving you a little bit of an idea on how I'm still doing that, still braiding and banding. I do not use any oils on my hair or anything special like that. I don't spritz my hair because my locks are not mature and I don't need them slipping all around where I'm potentially messing up my investment and having to go back to my loctician and get her to do all kinds of rework trying to fix where I've had hair slips. So as a result of that, that's a primary reason why I don't miss. I will say watching all of these YouTube videos though and seeing like what other people do, like you really do have a tendency to catch the itis and just want to do something. Like you just want to. So for example, I bought me a little mister. I made me some rose water. I think maybe I've sprayed it on my hair like one time because again, your girl scared of the slip. Like my hair, even now, even though I wouldn't think that it would slip as much, I still believe that it will slip. I mean, you looked at the front of my hair, it's not locked, like at all. I mean, it will still move around. And who has the time to be going back, getting stuff redone? And I'm trying to get this process to move along. So by doing something foolish and making my hair slip, I'm sitting up there basically making the hair start the whole process over again, which is a complete waste of time and money. So as a result, I'm not being too foolish. But I will tell you, watching all these YouTube videos, it does like make you kind of want to just do something. Let me just put this on there. Let me try the rose water. Let me try the jojoba oil. Let me this, let me that. But I just fight the temptation to do that foolishness so that I don't play myself. I mean, as you can see, like looking at my hair, it's moisturized. It's not crunchy. It's not like, it's fine. There's nothing, it doesn't need anything. So as a result, I make myself fight. So I'm still not misting, still not adding any oils. I will say that I do have different growth rates that are going on in my locks, which is pretty hilarious. I'm going to insert a little video that I made for you guys talking to you about Shanice, which is this lock right here. Do you see? I've named her Shanice because I think Shanice is kind of sassy sounding. So this is Shanice. But I want you to see how, like, usually what I do is I just kind of ball her up and like tuck her in there so you can't really see her. But my hair has a lot of elasticity and a lot of shrinkage. But you see how, like, this lock, I mean, it's only going to come down a little bit more. You see what I'm saying? Let me back it up. It's only going to, like, stretch a few more inches. See? But Shanice, check her out. Now, guys, here's what I want you to keep in mind. I have cut her twice. I have cut this lock twice. When I first saw her, I wasn't feeling how she wanted to stand out from the crowd. And so I trimmed her a couple of times. But guess what? She ain't worried about it. Look at how much longer she is. And that's with her being cut. So I want you guys to see she's butted on the end again. And she's just going to grow and do her thing. That's pretty much what I have going on with me, guys. It's still pretty basic up in here. As you all know, if you're in the North Carolina area, I go to Kinks Coils and Locks in Winston-Salem, North Carolina, Makita Rice. If you're the type of person where you need to deal with somebody that's a professional, then yeah, you might want to get to know Makita. So I recommend her. Again, that's Kinks Coils, Locks in Winston. So still going to her. Other than where you saw my video that I posted before this one, where I did a little bit of self-retightening and practicing on my head, that's pretty much the only thing that's going on in my world, you guys. I'm still doing the exact same thing. Not a whole lot has changed with my locks. So now I got these little plaits in my hair. And I'm just getting ready to throw it back in this bonnet. And that's, again, why you want to make sure that you keep this stuff loose. Because for me, something as simple as trying to put this little plait to the side like this will wake me up, and I'll have to take this out. So I have to be really, really careful with any type of pulling and making sure that I'm not making anything too tight on myself. But yeah, that's it, y'all. This is about the time investment that you're going to see in me. Washing my hair is the part of my hair maintenance, aside from a retightening, that takes the most time. Because literally in the morning, I take the bonnet off, run my fingers through it, and I'm out. If you have any questions for me, just drop it down in the comments box. I'll be glad to get back in touch with you and see how I can help out. But other than that, have a great rest of your week.